What's up, metalheads, freaks, and geeks? Well, hey, I got it installed. It doesn't move. It's pretty frigid. The way I did it, I had some of this old weather stripping that I had laying around. It's about maybe 2/16, maybe 3/8, something like that. 3/16. I cut it in strips. I wrapped it around the bar. And then I put that piece of rubber on there that goes with it. And then I had to take a vice grip and clip the plastic to pull it in enough so that everything would line up just perfect. But once I got it in there, I had to cut the center out where the mirror slid into the socket to put the two screw and bolts in. And then, yeah, so now everything's tight. But I cut this in 3 strips, about 3.5 inches in length. Put them around there. Then I ran electrical tape around them once. I cut strips of electrical tape to hold that on there tight. Then I put the piece of rubber over top of that, and then I slid the plastic clamp up over what I put in there. And then I adjusted the mirror to where I wanted it to be. And then on the other side, I'll have to do the same thing. But the mirror is going to be down just a little bit lower, and this one here is up a little bit higher. These really watch how tight you tighten everything up, especially here in this ball joint for the swivel for the mirror, because you could snap that. It's semi-snug, and you can move it around. It'll move, and you want it to, but I tightened this up as tight as I dared to before I felt like it could have gave way and snapped and broke. So it's on here. It'll break away. There's enough friction in there to keep it where it needs to be. It may come in or out of tilt once in a while, but just your normal bouncing around on the ATV, unless something smacks it while you're out in the wood. Boom, like that, it'll fold in. Could this still break? Yeah, depending on how hard you hit it right here. But if you just hit a branch or something like that and it smacks it out of the way, it's not a big issue, man. You should be able to, welcome to Alaska, you should be able to put it back where it belongs. But, let me see if I can get you up close and show you what's going on here. Damn plane's going crazy anyway. There he is, you see him? Where you at, buddy? Right on. But this is it up close. This is the rubber grommet. I had to cut this area out here so that this would slide all the way into the bar. So this would slide in so that these bolts and nuts would line up with the holes, so I didn't have to strip them out. So when I wrapped this up, it gave me the tightness I desired. This doesn't move now, and the rubber is holding up, so that's good. But it's just this weather stripping that I used, and it'll smush a little bit, but it gave me just enough to grab that and hang on to it. And this is rubberized up here, down in here and stuff. But right here where this connects, you can see where it goes all the way up against the bar. There was I wrapped it all the way around, and what I had to do was cut that out on each side. So I had to cut out about a 1/2 inch strip so that this would butt all the way up against there. Right on. So that's something you may have to watch out for if you do your install. This is a 2-inch clamp. Right on. And when I could have used all the rubber, but I would have used it up for both mirrors, so I wouldn't have had enough rubber anyway. And yeah, watch out you don't drop and lose these lock washers. There's a lock washer in there, and then there's a regular thin flat washer that butts up against this, so watch you don't lose them when you do this. Is it lined up perfectly? No, I wasn't going to even piss and moan about it too much to get it perfectly, sealed up here and have everything lined up. I just gave up on it, man. Right on. But yeah, not sure if you can see what's going on here. But yeah, move this around. You can see where it ceased to. Stuff like that. So it's going to give me a field of view down around my tire if I wanted to. And then this right here, it moves up and down, side to side, which is what you want it to do. But yeah, I tightened it up as tight as I can get it. But yeah. But I think these are going to work. Are they the best, the most expensive ones you can get? Probably not. But if you're a regular person that rides out in the woods and stuff like that, beware that you could break them. Right on. And I do a lot of small trails. This here thing is 64 inches wide. So yeah, sometimes I have to make my own trail when trees are too tight and I can't get through. So I have to cut around and go other places. But yeah. Here's the other mirror. We're going to stick that one in, and then I'm going to call this a video for this one. But if you watch the first vid, the rubber that came along with this, I'm a little anal sometimes, but I'm OCD. I might slide this down a little bit or just leave it like that, but just to keep the rubber. But I'm not really too worried about it. But either way, those are the mirrors. I forget the brand. I'll leave a link in the description for them. I think they were 40-some bucks on Amazon. But yeah. Easy install? Maybe for some. Depending on your bar width and if you have enough rubber grommet wraparound to secure it. Otherwise, if you don't, this is going to slide back and forth. And then this is my fix for it. Is I just used this 3/8 or 3/16 weather stripping. I wrapped it around the whole bar in 3 strips. Made sure it was level, on the same angle as the bar. And then just made sure that it was all hidden underneath the clamp. And I just squished it down a little bit to seat it, and then I took electrical tape around it and once, and I pulled it as tight as I could. I did the same thing, cut strips of electrical tape, wrapped it around 3 times, pulled the clamp up on, boom, found out that this wouldn't line up, so I had to, this here butts up, like I said, up against this right here, and all that stuff I wrapped around there was in the way, and it stopped these holes from lining up. So I just cut each side out and cut that center out so that it would go all the way in. Then I just took a vice grip and clipped it down here and pulled it all together and lined up the nuts and bolts and stuff, and screwed it on in there. But yeah, that's the install. Is it what you is what you see the actual size of it? Probably not. It's not like a regular look yourself in the mirror. It kind of makes things go a little bit optically smaller. But yeah, that's it, man. I'm rambling and talking nonsense now, but yeah, I think they look good. Are they cheap? Yeah, but I tell you what, I wouldn't want to spend 120 bucks on a set of mirrors that are just going to smash and get bashed up anyway. So if I need mirrors, which I do, I like them. I don't need them, but it's always good to be able to see what's creeping up behind you when you're cutting across roads and stuff, making sure somebody isn't turning in on you. And that's basically why I got the mirrors, man, because I'm out on the road a lot, going to the store, and sometimes people sneak up on me, and we almost caused accidents and stuff because I look behind me, but they're going faster than I am, so they creep up on me really quick. As soon as I turn my head and I don't see anything, then I cut. But if they're doing 40 miles an hour on a 20-mile-an-hour road, they'll creep up on me quicker than I can see them and shit. So yeah, I've had some boneheads do that stuff before. But yeah, it's like 45 degrees out. I'm out here in my t-shirt, nipples all hard and stuff. No, I ain't gonna show you because YouTube would tear down my video and probably give me a copyright strike or something like that. Who knows? But either way, man, love, peace, hippie grease. That's the install. That's some of the problems I had with it. You may have the same problem. If not, just get yourself some extra strips of rubber and wrap it around that way. Do it that way, or use the weather stripping stuff that I got there, something like that. Then just wrap it in electrical tape to secure it to your bar, and then put your clamp over top, and or put your rubber over top of that, and then your clamp, and then do things like that, man. Right on. Well, peace, hippie grease. Be cool, be kind, and thanks for watching, folks. As always, rock on.